I'm Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions, MC and producer, and I'm here with Rayceen Pendarvis. Hey, Rayceen.
How are you, my beloved? It's good
I
to
am
see you.
doing
Good to have you
fabulous.
aboard.
Yes, I'm doing so good, and I'm so glad that everyone is here because we are at the fifth of our seven-part series of the live stream celebrating the 10th and final season of the Ask Racine show. Over several days, we will be joined by past guests, public officials, and other special people who will join in our celebration by sharing their thoughts about the legacy of the Ask Racine show. I'd like to share an image. Racing, could you just please make me the co-host so I can go ahead and share this image? Because while we're doing that, I want to remind everyone that Racing is on the current issue of the Washington Blade, featured as a local hero, and you can only pick it up till tomorrow. So I'm very happy about anyone wants to say anything first of all about Racing being a local hero on the cover of the Washington Blade.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
that's right.
jump in. I think Racine deserves to be on the cover of the magazine. And Racine, you are a local hero. And do you
Oh,
want
thank
to
you.
give my few minutes bit now, or do you want me to wait till later?
Wait till later. I will get right back to you. I will get right back to you. All right. So while we're there, let me show everyone the image of Racine on the cover of the Washington Blade.
Oh,
And there it is with a
nice.
wonderful profile, with a
my
wonderful
God,
profile.
Very nice.
Yes, so there we only have until tomorrow to pick up a full, fresh physical copy if you have not yet done so. So go ahead and pick yours up. Now, for everyone in DC, our first guest needs no introduction, but for international audience, here's a little background. And let's see, he's been elected mayor, he's been elected chairman of the DC Council, he's been elected by and represents Ward 7 on the Council of the District of Columbia. Councilmember Vincent Gray, welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining us, Councilmember. What do you have to say to Racine on the special decade ending of the Ask Racine show?
Well, I think the absolute world. I've spent so many times, so many days with Rayceen. Whenever Rayceen has asked me, I have immediately, readily indicated that I wanted to be on the show. I've spent evenings with her. I've spent lots of time with Rayceen on her show. She's a wonderful person. She's very endearing. And Rayceen, I just want you to know, and I have a letter here that I want to make sure that I get to you today or whenever. I have it with me today. But I want you to know how much I appreciate you. There has never been a time when you said you wanted me to come on your show that I didn't say yes. I don't think there's ever been a time, but I just want you to know how much I appreciate what you have done for our city, for our community. I'm really sorry, to be honest with you. I'm sorry to see that you have decided to pull the curtain down on your show. It really is a wonderful experience. You've been wonderful to people that have been on it. I mean, I don't know how many different places I've been to be a part of your show. And I'll tell you, if you are going to do this again, and I hope you will, please include me. I want to be there. You are, and I'm being redundant, but it's an endearing experience to be with you, Rayceen. And there's so many people who love you, period. I don't know how to say it other than that, who love you. And I count myself as one of those people. And I will count myself among those. If you will come back and keep doing this, then many of us will be the better for it as a result. So thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much for doing that, okay? I appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for being here, Councilmember. Up next is at-large DC Councilmember Anita Bonds. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it is an absolute pleasure to be here. I kind of spilled over with enthusiasm when I first came on for I guess the quality check, but it was meant with heartfelt emotion. I don't know Rayceen as well as some who have been on his show over the 10 years, every year, maybe every other month. I just know him for the few times that I've had the pleasure to be on the show. And what I know is just outstanding. Such a warm, genuine person that will truly be missed in this community. I can't believe that you want to throw in the towel on this show because, as I told people, there is so much going on the shows. I mean, there's music, there's people, there are parades, there's talk, there are very pointed questions. All of that happens in the span of about 30, 40 minutes. And I think it's amazing. We're gonna miss you so much, but you will still be in the community, I'm assuming. Because we need you to continue to be a part of this community. We cannot do it without you. But thank you for all that you are have given to this community. You will never be forgotten.
Oh, bless you, bless you.
Won't be replaced.
Oh,
I'm
not going anywhere.
Yeah, I do want to point out that this show
better
is
not.
ending.
You better
Rayceen isn't
not.
going anywhere. It's just the show ending. Their Rayceen does so many other things, many other shows, many other things.
All right,
of
that I feel better. I feel better
it's
now.
just
Thank
one
you.
show is ending. Rayceen will still be doing
So
everything.
call
else.
on me if there's anything at all that I can do.
I will.
Please. Okay. All right.
We want to take it next to newly elected at-large DC Councilmember Christina Henderson. Hey, Christina.
Hello, Krylios and Rayceen. Thank you so much for having me this evening. First of all, congratulations on 10 years of the Ask Rayceen show. What an incredible accomplishment. I feel like I probably have known you the least amount of time than everybody. I think we only were able to do one in-person interview and then everything shut down shortly thereafter. But I was able to be a guest on the show. And you were so kind to me during the 2020 season, the campaign season. You engaged, you asked questions, you didn't write me off. You gave me an opportunity. And then even while I've been serving as a member, even in this early time, you've given me an opportunity to come on and talk about some of the work that we've been doing, like ranked choice voting and other kinds of things. And so I appreciate you so much for the resource that you are to the community. I'm so glad that your 10th season is going to be online for everyone to enjoy and see all of those things. And all of the conversations that you have convened will remain on the platform for the community to enjoy for generations to come. So I just want to shout out your team as well, the team Rayceen Productions. I look forward to seeing what the future holds for both you and the team, and being invited to whatever you might have in the future. So count me in. It's always a good time.
Thank you. And congratulations on your new beautiful, beautiful baby girl.
Thank you.
And the joy and the blessings of motherhood.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Up next is a former DC council member who has appeared on the Ask Rayceen show as a mayoral candidate and as an author. Her memoir, Quite a Life, is available now. Welcome, Carol Schwartz.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Ed. It's so fun to see everybody and to be here to celebrate a true local hero. And I'm so glad it's being advertised all over the place. I first met Rayceen about 25 years ago when I used to go to that restaurant where you were performed, and you would have me come and talk a little bit. It got on U Street, 11th and U, I think it was 11th and U. And so we go back a long, long time. And I've always found you to be such an engaging person, a great interviewer. I mean, you can get blood out of a turnip. I mean, you're just quite something. You just have a way of getting people to talk and speak candidly. And we bonded at those 25 years ago, and I watched him be a fundraiser at different events. And speaking of getting blood out of a turnip, I mean, he's able to make money that people never give anything to anything if Rayceen can get it. And I also thank him that when I did publish my autobiography, when I was so sad to leave the council because I gave sick leave to workers, such a bad person that I was. The workers in the private sector now have sick leave, and I will lose any day for that to have happened. But I missed it, and I was bored, and so I sat down to write the autobiography. Many people encouraged me to do, but Rayceen, when it came out, you helped me promote it. You were like a big brother, even though you're younger than I am. You were just a big brother, kind of helping me through the process. And I want to say you were a promoter of all of us. I mean, I don't care if you're young or old or what your ethnicity or your religion or your sexual orientation is. You are a big promoter of people you care about. And thank God you care about so many of us. You noticed I wore your colors. That's why I kind of sat up a little bit. So you saw your red, black, and white, so that you would, that has been your colors. And I wanted to promote your colors. And I look forward to, I don't know what you're going to exactly do in the future, but I look forward to it. I think that you are somebody very special, somebody who very special, who made people open their eyes and see a magnificent person who could be who he was and is, who she was and is. And God bless you for it. Whatever you could do in the future, I'm going to be your friend, and you have no choice in that. Whether you want out or not, you can't not be my friend. I love you. I love you. I love you. And God bless you and Godspeed.
Thank you.
Thank
I love you as
you.
well. Thank you. I'm so honored. It's so funny because let me just give a backstory. As a father of 5 and mother of many, Carol's son and my oldest daughter actually went to the same high school and graduated together. So that, you know, that connection of over 25 years, that is really funny because our children were schoolmates. And I laugh about that because we were sitting down one day and it just came up out of a conversation and we bust out laughing. So, you know, we're forever connected.
Thanks so much for joining us, Carol. Up next is the former director of the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs in Washington, D.C., Sheila Alexander-Reid. Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for having me. And I'm honored to be in such great company. I did not know who the other guests would be, but wow. What to say about Rayceen? Rayceen and I go way back before I was in the mayor's office, before an Ask Rayceen show. I remember maybe back to the ball scene. Was there a house of Pendarvis?
Always.
Yes. That's how far back I'm talking about. But as of late, I will say that I'm very proud of the hero and the shero that Rayceen has become, and the visibility that I'm going to use the she pronouns that she has so deservedly won in this community. Back in the day, she's always been just been a change agent because she provides 50% inspiration and 50% empathy. So it's always very heartfelt when she speaks. I know that we had her at our District of Pride when I was in the mayor's office for several years in a row, and she always brought both inspiration and empathy to the audience. When we had the high heel race, I'm so glad they had carried on, and you all had it last night. Sorry I couldn't be there, but when we had it, Rayceen and the Team Rayceen show brought it to a new level by adding a costume contest that was judged by Rayceen on the stage. I mean, so it's always just sort of raising the bar. So I'm not gonna prattle on too long, but I just wanna say that you have always been an inspiration to me, and I hope to be inspiration to the entire sort of LGBTQIA plus community, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and beyond. So I'm looking forward to new things. I know that you're a ball of fire and a force to be reckoned with, and you're not going anywhere. So I'm looking forward to what's next. You know, just like me, I left the mayor's office and I'm really enjoying what's next. So I know what it's like to step down from, you know, a place of visibility, but you know, you have to like step out on faith. And so I'm proud of you, and take some time, get some rest. You earned it. And Ashe, I just wish you luck. And I know whatever you do next, I'll see you and I'll be there.
I love that. I love that. Up next is the new director of the Mayor's Office of LGBTQ Affairs in Washington, D.C., Japer Bowles. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, Rayceen, I just want to say on behalf of the mayor, you know, thank you so much for being so visible and so helpful for our community. Really, it is about creating spaces where there's normally not people that look like you, sound like you, walk like you. And, you know, you really gave us that, that local hero. I also want to say, you know, September 1st, for folks who may not know, is DC's The Ask Rayceen Show Day. So one of the questions I have is, what are we doing next year to help promote? And then just to go on promotions, you know, like others have said so many times before, you know, you are the promoter. You're the promoter for our community. And our first interaction was whenever I was running for office for ANC. And one of the questions and one of the long conversations that we had was, how do we get more queer people elected? How do we get that voice out? And your answer was literally like, honey, I got a show. Like, I'm gonna put them on this show. That's how we're gonna get them elected. And they did. And even if it was, you know, however many followers that they had that retweeted or whatnot, you gave so many people inspiration. And that's really just, that's what I love and what we need. And it's the glimmer in life. And you are such a glimmer. And I appreciate you. And for the next generation, whatever that means, you know, you are definitely an ideal, and we have so much more to learn from you. And I know that, you know, you're leaving this part, but again, to what so many others have said, like, we know you stand around, so let us know what you're doing next and we'll help you, girl.
Thank you.
I love that. And for anyone who wants to catch up with everything Rayceen has been doing, especially throughout the pandemic, the Team Rayceen YouTube channel has all those things, interviews, vlogs, events, all different things. So you can catch up with a lot at the Team Rayceen YouTube channel. Now, our next guests will introduce themselves and tell us about their experiences with the Ask Rayceen show. So up next, I want to welcome Michael Bobbitt.
Hello, friends. Hello, my DC friends. I'm zooming in from Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'm up here now as the director of the State Arts Council, and I miss you all. I miss DC so much. When I came back to DC and met Rayceen in the late 1900s, as a little queer boy coming from theater and dance school, one of the first people I saw was Rayceen, and that toothy, infectious grin and that big old juicy hug and that pointed and profound comment and that gut-wrenching, hilarious joke you made just made me feel like I was at home. I felt like I was seeing an auntie that I hadn't seen in a long time. And then I disappeared for a while, raising a kid. And once I got him off to college, I got back out on the street again, back into the community. And there you were again with that same old grin and that hug and that comment and that laugh. And so I appreciate you so much. I had a blast being on one Ask Rayceen show. I borrow your spirit in the work that I do. I try to keep it authentic. I try to make it humorous. I try to make people feel welcome, and I appreciate you for that. I don't think we should let you go. I think we should not accept this. I think we should start a protest and a bunch of petitions and march on the street to keep you keeping this show going. But I miss you, and I hope I get to see you when I come back to visit my home.
Thank you, my beloved. Thank you.
Awesome. Up next, we have a Frankie. Hey, Frankie.
Hello, everybody. I don't know how to start with this wonderful woman. Actually, somebody gave me the flyer in 2016 for the last show. So I looked at the flyer and I was like, but the show just passed. Why are you giving me the flyer today? She said, oh, I'm just keeping you aware for the next season, which starts in March. I said, okay, I'll keep up and look out for that. So I came in, I talked to her. She said, oh, you're an artist? Next Wednesday, can you bring some of your art? Like we can organize something like an exhibition for you. And I was like, yes. I was so thrilled and I was so happy. Then I brought some of my work. She helped, she and Zara helped me to arrange it. And the funniest thing is that on Friday, before Zara contacted me, I was looking at the pictures of all the exhibitions over the years from 2017 to 2019 before the COVID started. And I was laughing to myself. I said, oh, I really miss this show. And when he now sent me the text message, will you like to be on? I said, yes, I'd like to be on. I've missed you guys. COVID really like kind of separated us for a year. I've not heard from anybody. I've not seen anybody. And she always whispers something in my ear. He said, be strong. You can do this. It's like as if she could read inside of me that I'm scared. Even if I'm good at what I do, but I still have this fear in me. And she'll be like, you can do it. Be strong. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at reaching out to people. Don't be shy at doing what you love doing. So I now found out that she created this community. Like back home in Nigeria, we used to have this thing we call the market square, where people come like in the villages every once in every week. The villages gather together to discuss what is going on around the community and things to improve about the community. So I saw that Wednesday like a village community, which she created for 10 years. And every time I'm looking forward to coming to that village community. Even at a point, one of my friends asked me, so what are you doing there? You're not even gay, you're not this, you're not that. I said, no, there's this feeling of back in Nigeria, in the village, that we gather together to have fun, we sing, we dance, we share food, common food, the same way. So she created this village community that I always look forward to, which I really appreciated. Thank you for making me part of your village community here in America.
Thank you.
I mean, it's so wonderful. And every time I remember, you can do it. Even today, I've even ventured out, even apart from this one I was working on, I started doing something like anytime I see her, is making me improve on my art, which I have greatly improved. And I'd like to show you one. This is one of the newest.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And you are the one that made me to be strong, that anywhere I go, I feel that strength in me that I can do it. And I always hear, you can do it. Thank you. I really appreciate you.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Before we hear about voting information and then get into tonight's discussion topic, we know some of our guests may need to log out. So we thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you.
Before I let you go, Rayceen, do you have anything to say to, everyone before people start popping out?
Oh my God, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here. And I'm honored and I'm blessed to call you friends, to call you family, to have you in my presence visually, to always have you in my presence physically, and to say that every time that each one of you are with me and we are in the presence of spirit and fellowship, it is always a joy and a blessing to each of you. So if I don't get the chance, I have to say it to each one of you too. Michael, on your new journey, God bless you. God bless you on your new journey. Anita, I know that you are dedicated always to the city. So do not let this upcoming election stir you, because you are definitely standing on the forefront. To Japer, on your new appointed position, God bless you on this new journey. Frankie, I love you more than words can say. You are my sister and you can do it. And to Commissioner Henderson, Councilwoman Henderson, Mother Henderson, your joy on this new chapter in your life, to see you in the beginning, but to see you blossom. The day I found out you were pregnant, I saw it in your face and I knew instantly. I said, are you pregnant? And I felt it, and I could see the beaming and the joy of motherhood. And I know that as you are just as committed to the city, you are so committed to this new chapter in the new beginning of your life. To our beloved Vincent Gray, our brother in the struggle, who has been there on the forefront and served on many occasions. Thank you for lifting our community and being there. And to our beloved Carol, what can I say? I'm so honored to call you a friend, a sister. And every time I'm with you, it is always a joy. When we sit, when we eat, when we gather, when we laugh, when we share stories of our love of this city. And to our beloved Sheila, my sister in the struggle, who has fought for everybody, gay, straight, black, white, trans, non-gender conforming, those who are always feeling underappreciated. She has been that voice and that light for so many people. She has fought, kicked in some doors, pulled some hair, and cussed a few people out along the way. And it's all because you care. Because you care about those who don't have a voice, and you understand that you have been a voice for so many. And I thank you, sister. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I don't get a chance to tell you, I am so blessed to have this. You know, when I cried, there are tears of joy, tears of sorrow. And I want everyone to know that even though this chapter is closing, another chapter is beginning. Team Rayceen Productions has gone into full mode, and we are creating so many things way beyond the city. So many things. When I tell you in 2022 and beyond of what's getting ready to come, trust me, we will be, trust me, you ain't seen me. You just got a little bit of me, but you're gonna see more of us, because we're an extension, and we're family, and we're joy, and we're fellowship. So even though the Ask Rayceen show is going away, Team Rayceen Productions will not. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much all for joining us. Those of you who do have to log out now, thank you so much for joining us. And it's been so great having you all here with us.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye. I'll see you. Now, we do want to talk about headcount, because volunteers with headcount have registered voters at the Ask Rayceen show starting in 2016. So to make sure that you are voter ready, visit headcount.org, or you can text Team Rayceen to 40649. Once again, that's Team Rayceen to 40649, all courtesy of headcount.org. Now, today's topic is fact-checking misconceptions and lessons learned. So guests, you are all encouraged to ask questions as we go along the way. So as we've discussed previously, the Ask Rayceen show is sometimes, conflated with other events presented by Team Rayceen Productions or hosted by Rayceen Pendarvis. That has led to some less than accurate statements during our retrospective panels, which you can find right now on the Team Rayceen YouTube channel, or go straight to AskRayceen.com, because those have been a part of the Ask Rayceen show or retrospective panel. So you could see sometimes their guests may have misspoke or may have phrased things in a way which could be misinterpreted. So Zara was hoping that we could clear some of that up right here. So for the record, Zara, he is on standby to fact check my fact checking if needed. So in our first retrospective panel, Dr. Imani Woody implied that her first appearance on the Ask Rayceen show was at Live nightclub. It was actually at MLK Library, as indicated by another panelist later in that discussion. Also, in our May edition, singer Aaron Meyer suggested that he performed on the Ask Rayceen show more than once. He is likely conflating other appearances with Rayceen, including the Mayor Senior Symposium and Team Rayceen's Black History Month event in 2019. Aaron performed at the Ask Rayceen show in the early years when it was on Monday nights at MLK Library. Beginning in 2014, the Ask Rayceen show was on the first Wednesday of each month, March through November. So during that time, Aaron performed at Mr. Henry's on Wednesday evenings, so he was unable to perform on the Ask Rayceen show during those years. So for everyone, worried about the Ask Rayceen show ending and not being able to see Rayceen, this goes to show there are always been doing so many things that everybody thinks is the Ask Rayceen show. Everybody thinks that is the Ask Rayceen show. I know DJ Suspense was a guest DJ on the Ask Rayceen show at Live Nightclub and the HRC Equality Center. And his first time at HRC was June 2017, which happened to be the one and only date when he used a space on the 8th floor of the Human Rights Campaign building. While his first show was not in the HRC Equality Center on the first floor, the March, April, and May editions of our 6th season in 2017 all took place there. Now, in our final retrospective panel, comedian Gina Nicole Brown told a story about her daughter winning a dance contest at the Ask Rayceen show. This may have likely happened when Rayceen hosted a Real Affirmations film screening, which also took place at HRC Equality Center, and where Rayceen regularly had a dance-off to energize the crowd. You've always hosted those wonderful things, Rayceen. What is it like, doing Real Affirmations film screening and all those other type of events?
It's always a joy and an honor to always say that there's safe spaces and inviting for all. So that's the most gracious experience, that everybody feels welcome at any event that I'm a host for. So it's just not the Ask Rayceen show. It's Rayceen.
There we go. And you've done so many things at HRC, which we're so happy and so thankful and grateful for HRC, opening up that space, because aside from the Ask Rayceen show, we've also done, as you say, hosted Real Affirmations there, in conjunction with the DC Center. You've done Team Rayceen Presents Paris is Burning, celebrating 25 years, the book, the film, the ball, and all of those happened there. Not the Ask Rayceen show, but amazing events, of course. I know there was another special event the Team Rayceen presented at HRC, and that was the Afroqueer panel discussion in 2019, which I was happy to be a part of. I was on that panel, representing for the Caribbean queers. So I had such a good time there. And in part 2 of our pre-finale reunion party, we played a game there called Not the Ask Rayceen show with our guests, which is actually pretty similar to this segment. Jordan there was asked about Team Rayceen YouTube videos. And so while technically the 10th and final season of the Ask Rayceen show is a series of videos posted on the Team Rayceen YouTube channel, they are separate from the other 300 videos that we have there. So you can grab all that content when you go to the Team Rayceen YouTube panel. So I'm glad that we cleared those up. And we just want to finish it off with some not so fun facts, truly, So are you ready, Rayceen?
I'm ready.
All right. The first one I have here is that, unfortunately, the Ask Rayceen show never won and was never nominated for any competitive awards. The shade of it all. The shade of it all. The shade of it all. Another is the only people ever paid for their work in conjunction with the Ask Rayceen show were the video editors in 2021, graphic designers, and bartenders. The rest of us have all volunteered our time and talent. So as per usual, we want to say thank you to everyone that makes Team Rayceen come together. And as we're moving into our next way, hopefully we will have people out there that could make sure that it's not free all the time. You know, there's some dough coming in because you have given so much to this community. So it would be great to see, you know, so much more bountiful gifts coming your way, Rayceen. Something else we want to mention is that the descriptions of the MLK library that you probably have seen in the retrospective panels, that was of the old MLK Library back in 2012, 2013. The building right now, that's long before the new renovations. So we have a tour actually of the MLK Library, the new one. We have a vlog available right now on the Team Rayceen YouTube channel. We got in there before it was even open. We got a little exclusive. And so we went in there and did an entire vlog just to show everywhere. And that is really, really good because if you go to MLK Library right now, you can see the Team Rayceen display on the community wall. Yes, it's a fabulous display along with so many other, you know, iconic and just legendary things and people and places and groups and all of that from around the DC area. So you can go to the MLK Library right now and check out that fabulous, fabulous display, the Team Rayceen display on the community wall. And hopefully we will present more events at MLK in the future. Great. So Czar, since 2015, has done all the guest bookings and all the production for what we do here in Team Rayceen Productions. So that leads us to some insight he wants to share in his next segment called Lessons Learned. Here are his top 3 tips for anyone planning events. 1, don't have recurring events during the first week of the month. 2, photographers are essential because attendees are not archivists. And lastly, keep contemporaneous notes of what happens, good, bad, or indifferent. Rayceen, is there anything you want to fact check or any advice or thoughts you want to share?
All of the above.
All of the above. I love it. I love it. I love it. Does anyone else have any questions about the Ask Rayceen show? There we go. Go ahead, Carol.
Well, I wanted to ask Rayceen, what or who would you credit for being the caring, loving, fabulous person you have seen us describe tonight and that you've been for all the decades I've known you? What or who would you credit for making you the person that you are, that we all love so much?
My mother, who was my greatest champion in the world, who was a social worker in Washington, D.C. for 40 years, who taught me the importance of being in service, who taught me the importance to stand and fight and always give a voice and be a light. And now that she has become one of my ancestors, and everything I am is because of her. And she lives in me, and her spirit will always be with me. And I'm so grateful and so blessed to have such a strong and beautiful woman in my life. Not saying that my dad wasn't a cool character, but my mother, to be all that I am and to live in my truth and live in my authentic self, my mother allowed me to be everything. And I'm so grateful and so blessed to have had her and to be able to care for her up until her dying days. So I'm really grateful and I'm blessed.
And we're blessed to have had her too, sweetheart, because she lives on in you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Vincent, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to mention, and I'm delighted we're going to do this, that we're going to present the Rayceen Pendarvis Recognition Resolution of 2021 to Rayceen. She is more than deserving. And I'm not only inviting the councilmember, Carol, I hope you'll come and be a part of it also. We haven't been able to be in the Wilson building, for a long time now. But what a fitting way to mark this occasion, but to present this resolution to Rayceen. And it would be a fitting and a wonderful presentation to be able to make. I want to be the person who's a part of that. I'm asking all the other council members and the former council members, Carol, to be a part of that as well. So Rayceen, that's going to be your day when we do that. It's absolutely fitting. And I hope you will be there with us. And I hope all the members will be there as well. We had a few tonight. We have Carol Schwartz, who I love dearly.
Thank you.
My dear, dear friend. And Carol, I'm asking you if you will come and be a part of that occasion as well. We've lived through some tough times over the last year and a half. But you know what? We've lived through it with love and with affection. And I hope you'll be there to be a part of that presentation because it's going to be for you, Rayceen.
Oh, thank you. I received it. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there with probably a pair of light up shoes.
I love that. Anyone else has any last words to say before we wrap up? All right, are we good? All right, fabulous, fabulous. Well, please visit askrayceen.com to watch the penultimate edition of the Ask Rayceen show, as well as our spring, summer, and fall editions, as well as our September edition. Then catch the salaciously sexy series finale of the Ask Rayceen show on November 3rd, 2021 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information about Rayceen Pendarvis, please visit rayceen.com. And we want you all to follow Team Rayceen on social media and subscribe to the Team Rayceen YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for always supporting the show. Thank you for showing up. And to our viewers, most of all, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye. I love y'all.
Love you too.